What's going on, guys? It's your boy, Tiger Tran, coming back at you with some more oxygen not included. Look at this beautifulness. We're going to have so much algae. We're going to have a bunch of slime. Oh, man, slime. I'm trying to think, like, where would I keep slime? Because I think slime produces polluted oxygen. It might be... I wonder where we're going to store it. I'm trying to think of, like, maybe creating a place where I could store my slime, put a deodorizer in there. I'm almost thinking over here because inevitably I'm thinking our I know we're going to do polluted water filtration here, but we're going to need that for slime as well at some point in the future. Hmm. How's this ice doing? If you remember, we put ice in here to cool down, so the ice temperature is increasing, meaning that the water temperature should be decreasing as well. So ice is increasing, water is decreasing. Yeah, so I used to be 69 degrees if I remember correctly, like 69 and some change. So we have reduced the water temperature, which is fantastic. That's just cooling our base down because, yeah, we're at 73 degrees. That's great. We have more food than we can shake a stick at. To be honest, there's a part of me that almost wants to reduce some of my food right now. Like, just maybe put these on pause because we just have so much. So disable, disinfect, deconstruct. What if we just make it 4? So that way it's grown, but they're just not harvesting it. I think that's gonna be the play. Bam. To be honest, gosh, we have so much food overload. We're gonna do it here as well. Okay. Come on, digging athletic constructor. So non-constructive, you are out. Quick learner, germ resistance, but has a terrible bladder and a bodiless stomach. You are out. Diver's lungs. Nice. Squeamish? Yeah. All right, Ruby. Ruby, 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 Ruby. You're chosen. And we have an extra bed. This is great. Bubbles. Herald. Okay. Cool. Let's make sure that. How much decor does this produce? 20. And it's quaint. This is a masterpiece. So the statues do seem like they produce a lot of decor. It looks like I could probably expand. Oh, but yeah, there's a lot of polluted oxygen. But I think I'm going to dig this way. Keep the airflow happening. We'll dig here. So that way we can put in some more beds for the future. For posterity. For the children. Bam. Cool. All right. See, it's not saying that we have a lack of oxygen, which is great, which is just because I think the pressure's not getting pwned over and over and over again. All right, let's check on did they finish the wires? They did. Okay. So power here turns into a priority. Priority 7. Give me some coal, boys. I'm gonna leave this here just to make sure they aren't slowing down. Part of me wonders, I don't even, like, I never know if these fire poles are worth it or not. Yeah, perfect. So has a ton of food, but they're just not. You know what would be really interesting is what if the lice, after a certain point, just falls off by itself? That'd be so nice if I didn't need to waste time harvesting it. Which, to be honest, a part of me thinks that actually might be the case. Hmm. Very interesting. Oh no. Our ability to get water is too far down now. Hmm. Because I think what I'll do here is I'll probably dig into the side when I build this pump to pump water up into here. The question is, you know what I could do is I could just have it pump over here and then drain, and then it would inevitably get over there. Oh, but I like the fact that I'd be building up the double pumping pressure just in case it's needed in the future. And we should start purifying this as well. We just never want to run into an issue to where water isn't getting to the really important parts of the base. So we will put another... Where can I put you? I wish this would just go lower. To be honest, I don't have any like exceptional place of putting this because of where the pump placement is. You know, I'm just gonna what I'll do is I'll just deconstruct this for now. And I'm going to put in another one. Bam, just make it a little bit lower. We will get water from that ice. Now we're going to look into refinement, a water sieve here. All right, so we need polluted water. The question is like, do we even need... I mean, if we have a pump going, right, then we're always going to be purifying. But then a part of me is just like, well, what if we just purify all the polluted water we're creating? Then we would just mitigate the need for a pump, which uses energy, but I guess it's not so detrimental to the point where I'm like, oh man, what am I going to do? I'm going to have... Because a pump only takes, it's like 100. Oh, it's actually 120. But I like the fact that I'll be able to get rid of the polluted water in my base that exists in the first place. So that's going to be the plan. So this is going to pump in purify our polluted water. And this will go like this. There's a part of me that just wants to just pump this over here, but I'm reticent to do that because I want to pump it into this reservoir. I think the only way to do it is I have to jump over this point here, which is doable. So that way I can pump water back in. Yeah, that's going to be my game plan. All right. Bam, bam. All right, so we need a water bridge. And so this water bridge needs to go up. This water bridge needs to go down. And then this water bridge will need to go across. Double checking the arrow. And then, can you build them on top of each other? No. Not the most beautiful, but necessary. So this will go here. This will go here. And then this will run up here, down this way, down here. Ooh, gosh. Through the floor, and we'll dump into here. Bam. So then the next thing we need is power for both of those buildings. Which this is already on the power grid coming from the other side. I don't know if this is going to be an issue or not. And I'm going to attempt to split this one down to here. And honestly, let's just see how this all works out. So I'm just going to double check. Because a lot of stuff isn't turned on. Like, so like all of this isn't even turned on, right? So we've got 200-ish, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like that's not even that much. I think we'll be okay. Let's test this out though. And then now we'll be taking some of that polluted water and bringing it back into our water supply, which will be great. We've got double showers. We've got 3 bathrooms. This should be more than enough. If we pause on food here, is stuff just falling off the trees? It almost kind of looks like it is, isn't it? Unless there was just literally no storage. If I could visually confirm that lice would fall off, then there's just so many plants to be looking at all at once. It's definitely semi-trolly with a little bit of natural gas kind of moving back and forth as well. Cool. Good. We're mining this stuff out here. Yeah, inevitably a lot of our CO2 is going to start to pool down here. So this is good. This airlock's online here. Started making progress this way. Cool. Yeah, because plastics are going to be important. To be honest, I feel like this is getting close to the bottom of the map. So we might be able to find some down there. That might be our area of focus. So we'll definitely keep this going here because this is where I'll use... I mean, it all could be where we use exosuits. This isn't going to have any polluted air. But it also won't have that much oxygen. But what I'm thinking is, I mean, we could always just pump oxygen down here. I think that might be my strat. Because we are producing a boatload of oxygen up here. Look at this. We're never running into issues. So that might be the strategy. Is I might just pump oxygen deep into here, into this area. And just make sure to ensure that it just kind of stays walled off. So to do that, we are going to need to continue to use insulated walls. Whoa. And then we'll do one like this as well. And we'll just cancel here. And then we will dig here. Yeah, still stays walled off, which is great. When this comes online, we're going to make this a priority. We're going to make this a priority 9 when they actually can get here. The other stuff is bonuses, so we'll make this priority 6. And we'll dig here just in case that's an issue. It says pipe is blocked. Interesting. So no one's too sick. Stress levels are good. So I didn't know if this lice was always here. I was trying to figure out, what I was really looking at was the lice on this side. So it looks like some of our food has been decaying. Not a big deal. Oh, okay. See, this is what I was talking about. So we are running into overloading issues. And I think it's because these things are pumping out so much power. So I think what we need is that heavy cable. Not a big deal. For now, at least. This doesn't seem like it's overloading. And it might be because we're using generators. So what we're going to do, it's less than ideal, but we're going to deconstruct all power wires coming this way. I just don't want to waste copper or whatever resource these are. Hopefully I made these out of iron. And we'll do heavy duty cable. Because I'm trying to think. Or... Yeah, dude, we've got 53 tons of of coal. That's huge. Absolutely enormously huge. All right, so this is pumping out hot water. It's pooling in this corner here, causing some stuff to melt. Not a huge deal. Hopefully this wheeze wart does some work. It will never, I don't think it'll ever produce enough to where it could stop this from inevitably boiling over. But as long as this just stays cold enough to where we can at least keep carbon production here, it's all good in the hood. The question is do I want to build a carbon skimmer in here? We do have oxygen being pumped over here. But it does look like the oxygen doesn't do a great job of making it this far. The question is like if I created another pump here, had it feed into here, but this thing's pipe gets blocked. There's almost a part of me that wants to build like a pipe over or a pump here, right? And just take all this oxygen that's really dense. What I'm trying to find is there like another place of dense oxygen that we could maybe start to pump downwards. Just to, once again, as this pressure starts getting negative, stuff will start to flow this way as well. Because like, look how much, there's still a lot of oxygen over here. But there's a ton of oxygen right here. I think that is the sound of a new friend. Alright. Come on. Cannot cook. I do not care. This person looks like they could be solid. Creativity. Definitely do not need you. Oh, I hate that. Alright, here it is. Bert. The new hero of the land. Cool. Food is still going up. If it ever drops below 60, I'll put those other farms back online. So we're still mining here. This is good. I'm assuming, I'm trying to see. So like, yeah, it's just a lot of carbon dioxide here. So I don't want to create like a pocket here. So I'm going to put these here so air can still continue to flow. We'll even do it here as well. Buried object. Interesting. We'll go ahead and eat. It's a good little bro. We'll inevitably dig you out here. Quite honestly, you can have this dirt. All right, let's look at our refined metals. We got 1K. Okay. Hmm. Well, look at this. So we got water purification online, which is great. So we're putting water back into our system. Carbon skimmer, you can be turned off for now. Though I kind of like, no, we're going to leave it on. Just because I want it to be reducing pressure, so this inevitably just pushes down innately. But the base is looking good, guys. We're making a lot of good forward progress. This has been Tiger Tran, and I'll see you guys next time.